What's up, guys? Who's in here tonight? Alex is here. Happy Tuesday. Did everyone see my video today on kind of like the RX buyer's guide? I might do like an updated version of that when the 2020 comes out, so we'll see. My computer's working a little bit better than it was the other night, so hopefully it continues to do so. Hopefully the audio is like matching up a little bit better. When I rewatched the stream the other night, there's definitely like a delay going on. So who's all watching? Who's all on the stream? Definitely write something in the chat, guys. Lunatic, what's up, man? Let's play some games. Why is it taking Lexus so long to do remodels? Because they're getting more and more expensive to do in the modern era. And they don't want to rush anything. They are a company of perfection, and they don't want to rush putting out a so-so product. I wish I had more answers than that. But, things are getting so expensive in the automotive industry that all these, like a lot of the Japanese car makers are working together now. And you see Subaru as well as Mazda working with Toyota here currently and in the future. I mean, you've seen the BRZ, right? And the Toyota 86. There's evidence of a low volume car that can only financially make sense if they split the cost with another company. And that's what happened with the Supra and the BMW Z4. So 10 years is way too long. You're telling me. I agree with you. I mean, the GX and the LX are prime candidates right there. Yep. I mean, Toyota's no different. I mean, you look at of course, the 4Runner. You look at the Land Cruiser. Those things are old. RX F Sport with red leather and F Sport pedals. Seat's my favorite. Yeah. RX F Sport with red leather. Yep, they're pretty cool. I like the F Sports, either a black or a white with the red leather. I think they look pretty amazing. Boom. Oop, going the wrong way.
When it is safe to do so.
What are you guys doing for the 4th of July? Well, if you're in the States, I mean, if you're ever anywhere else in the world, you're probably just doing normal stuff for a Thursday, but what are you guys doing for 4th of July? Gonna grill out? Or are you gonna barbecue? Have a couple beverages? Watch some fireworks? Hopefully not blowing any appendages off. How's the stream looking tonight? I changed some settings. It's like outputting in 1440p. It's quite taxing on my computer. I might need to upgrade my computer by the end of summer, so that's okay with me. I love making and building computers. Guys, what are you doing? No one's telling me what you're doing for the 4th of July. Come on, I don't want this to be a monologue. Do you think the NX hybrid will get an F Sport? In certain markets, they already do. I think we will. And the next redesign of the NX, we'll see an NX F Sport with a hybrid. But that probably won't come out to 2022 or so. Lunatic's working. Elite. Well, if you're working on the 4th of July, maybe, man, you get some time and a half for holiday pay. That'd be nice. What do you think do you think they will add all-wheel drive to the new ES 350 F Sport? No, they won't. Not for a long time anyways. The soonest we're going to get all-wheel drive on the ES is going to be on some hybrid. I don't know if it'll be called the 300H like it is now, but just look at what they did to the Prius recently. They have an all-wheel drive option, and if you look at like the NX, so the NX and the ES share a very similar hybrid powertrain. It's just that the NX has an additional electric motor in the back. They're going to do the same thing for the ES. Now, would I like for them to have a plug-in variant of it? I think that'd be awesome. That'd be freaking amazing. Optional plug-in. Well, it's plug-in hybrid, so you could plug it in if you wanted to, and that's what Toyota is doing with the new 4Runner. It's going to have some plug-in range. And it's going to get ridiculous miles per gallon. I forget what it is right now off the top of my head. The car's not out till like December or January, the hybrid. So, yes, ES does need all-wheel drive. 100% agree. When will Lexus change their GPS system to where they could show you the different routes to take a destination before you drive the route wants you to go? It could be with the 2020 RX. The 2020 RX will have the newest, I think, Gen 11. I think it might be a Generation 11 navigation system for them. That might give you some optional routes on there. I guess we'll have to wait and see. I'm looking forward to it, but it will have a different software interface. There are some videos out there floating around on YouTube with the RX's new navigation screen. So it's not necessarily the navigation screen, the new navigation software, I should say. Double time, heck yeah. Lunatic's gonna be making that money. What do you do for work, Lunatic? What do you do for work? Are you in the service industry or something? Wingman says thanks. No problem, dude. Thanks for watching the stream tonight. I had no plans on streaming, but I was playing Forza, so I'm like, well, I might as well stream, might as well talk to people while I'm doing it. You know? You know? Racing in this... Oh gosh, what is that great? What is that thing doing? Oh my gosh. Is that an old Monte Carlo or something that just perpetually T-boned? But anyways, when I was growing up, I'm from a small town in Nebraska. One of the families that I went to school with, the dad, had one of these Daytonas. I don't remember what color it was, but he had one of these things, and it was the coolest, craziest. It looks like a 60s spaceship. It's just so ridiculous, and it's like the longest car you've absolutely ever seen. It's super cool. So that's one of the reasons I'm driving this thing. It's kind of nostalgia, reminds me of my childhood a little bit. Tech for a cable company. Yep. Cable companies never go offline. They always need a tech to help out, I'm sure. You guys are blowing up the chat a little bit. Can you send a link for the new navigation system? Michael's working a double too. Shane, what's up, man? Thanks for joining the stream. Let's see here. Can I send a link for the new navigation system? Oh man. Let's see what I can do. Oh, let's see here. I think I remember where I saw it. Oh, Lexus Enthusiast just posted the June 2019 sales report. I'm not going to dive into that while I'm streaming. I might save that for a video, but we were well under our gosh, why can I not think of the word? Our objective. We were below. We didn't come close to our new car objective for the month of June. So I wonder if it was like that for the entire Lexus industry. Let me see if I can find that. Oh yeah, I think I found it. Copy. Hey Michael, there's a link. There's a link for that screen. Now, I believe they're showcasing the touch screen on it, and maybe Android Auto, but you can see the new updated maps that they have on there. So, Kiyotonoji, am I saying that? Am I butchering that, Kiyo? Can I just call it Kiyo? Kiyotonoji, your thoughts on the new LS? I think it's a little overpriced, and rear seat room could be better. And I'm working on, gosh, half the stream is working on Thursday. I'm so excited to have. I have today off. I didn't work today. Did some recording. I mean, I spent the whole morning recording that and editing and uploading that video I posted today on the RX Buyer's Guide. But gosh, you guys are working your butts off. Okay, back to Kiyotonoji. Your thoughts on the new LS? It's a pretty nice car. I think it's a little overpriced. Rear seat room could be better. I 100% agree with that, because the ES has more leg room than the new LS. That doesn't make sense to me. I mean, that just doesn't compute in my head. So I love the new LS. I love the motor in it. What else do I love about the new LS? It's super sporty. It doesn't really feel like a Lexus. It feels almost like an Audi or something in terms of the performance you get out of it. So I know they wanted it to make the LS sportier, and they succeeded. They definitely succeeded at it. Kiyotonoji, if you want to see more of my impressions on the LS, I reviewed a 2018 LS and a 2019 LS, so you can check that out on my channel. Okay, so I'm getting behind on the chat. Just bought a 2019 Lexus ES 350 Sport, exactly like the white red with a triple beam. Oh yeah, one you reviewed. Oh yeah, just like the one I reviewed. Yeah, freaking congratulations, Will. Congratulations. That's awesome. I'm so happy for you. Cheers, man. Cheers. I'm still drinking. If you guys joined my stream on Sunday, I celebrated the 5,000 subscribers with a Japanese gin. So I'm having a little bit of Japanese gin here in this Yeti. And cheers to you and your new ESF Sport, Will. Congratulations. New York State Corrections officers. Holy smokes. My cousin was a corrections officer here in Nebraska for a long time. And it was just recently that he was asked to step down. I think he didn't accurately report or do the paperwork as well as you should have after a physical altercation, which you probably run into quite a bit. And they found out about it and they asked him to step down. So what you guys do is not easy, and thank you for what you do. That's all I got to say. There's a lot of bad people you run into. Okay, I got to keep up. Sen Chi Cheng, his message was retracted. Sen, I don't know what to tell you there. Avengers Rock. Hey man, thanks for joining the stream. I don't think I've seen you before. 2019 Lexus ES350 is better than the 2019 Infiniti Q50. And then you say, okay, you double posted. Well, you have to. Okay, so I've driven a 2019 Q50. Good car. I have no issues with it. It really boils down to what your needs are. If you plan on hauling other people in your car, I would pick up the ES every time. If you absolutely need all-wheel drive, if you live in like the mountains and it gets snowy, or then you might need the Q50. But I would pick the ES probably 9 times out of 10 over the Q50. Q50 is not a bad car. It's a nice car. It can get a little pricey in my opinion. I like the 3.0 turbo, twin turbo motor. It is stellar. I enjoy it quite thoroughly. But the ES with 302 horsepower is no slouch either. It technically has 2 more horsepower than the Q50, but it's totally different because you're comparing a naturally aspirated motor to a twin turbo. So the Q50 is definitely more powerful. All right. Where am I at? Shane says, I want to buy the RX, but I'm just not satisfied with the new 2020 updates. Why not? I'm really excited for the 2020 updates. Do you think the 2020 RX will be a whole new generation update instead of another? No, absolutely not. We're not going to see another redesign on the RX until probably 2022 as a 2023 model year. So we got probably minimum of 2 to 3 years before we see another redesign on the RX. So hate to burst your bubble there. Wait for the reviews of the 2020 RX. I'm hoping I can review the 2020 RX not at my dealership, but with the permission through my dealership. Hopefully I can review that because I would love to show you guys all about it, my opinions on it, the updates, that sort of thing, and then also help out my dealership in getting some exposure. But we'll see. Things. Avengers Rock. American likes Lexus. Are you referring to me as the American that likes Lexus? Well, I'm not the only one. There's hundreds of thousands of Americans that like Lexus. Wingman. ES350 is much better, he says, than the Q50. Q50 Red Sport is fast. I haven't driven one of those. I would love to, though. But the rest of the car is crap. Their technology in the Infinities is very outdated. Don't even get me started on their 360 and backup cameras. Other than Infinity powertrains, there's nothing that interests me about their cars. Absolutely nothing. Sometimes I like their visual designs. I think they're okay. I don't really have any issues with them, but okay. I need to keep going. Psycho Chicken, what's going on, man? Just got a Lexus UX hybrid and F Sport. F Sport Series 1, so you must be in like Canada or something. Psycho Chicken. If you have different tiers. And so far I love it. The only problem I have with it is that the hybrid version makes some weird noises, and for whatever reason there is no power tailgate. That's weird that there's no power tailgate. That must be something to do with your F Sport 1 package, because no power tailgate's kind of weird. Oh, let's see here. I've never seen a UX without a power tailgate. I don't know if that's standard in America. I'd have to look that up, but that's interesting. No, it's probably not standard. It's just that I haven't seen one, because I've seen some NXs without a power tailgate. I believe. Don't quote me on that. Maybe I'm thinking CT. Man, Senti Chang, I'm sorry your message is keep getting retracted. I don't know if you're posting profanity or if you're posting in a different language or something. Well, Psycho Chicken, regardless, congrats on the UX hybrid. I took one out for a day and it was mainly city driving. I got 50 miles per gallon, no joke. 50 mpgs. Insane. Do you think Michael says, do you think the Lexus all-wheel drive system will change to make it a better handling vehicle? I don't know, maybe. I think they're always trying to improve all of their systems, not just the all-wheel drive system. I mean, I'm never going to push a Lexus hard enough to make me question their all-wheel drive system. So I don't even know what's wrong with it. I don't know what's wrong with it. You know, a lot of people say Honda/Acura with their super handling all-wheel drive is one of the best in the industry. I don't know. I don't take these things off road. I don't put them on a track. I have no way to test. So I wish I had an answer for you, Michael. Okay, Sin's message finally got through. My UX hybrid F Sport have same kind of noise too. When I don't know what noise you're talking about. Is it kind of like a high-pitched noise? Like Lexus hybrids have like these weird high-pitched noises that I've heard in, like, especially the new ES hybrid has a strange noise to it. Any news on the GS, lunatic? No, there's no news on the GS. No news is bad news. No news is bad news for the GS. I'll just say that. Nope, I have nothing on the GS, honestly. Alex, how does the certified pre-owned Lexus program work? Oof. Okay, I might come back to that because it'll take me some time. What about BMW 530i versus Lexus ES 350? Which can I recommend? Well, they're not technically in the same segment. You would have to compare a GS to a BMW 5 Series. I'm always going to recommend Lexus over BMW unless you're taking it to the track or something. Just a BMW in terms of owning a BMW to me doesn't make sense. Not especially where I live. You know, if I lived in like South Florida again, or in let's say if you're in California's like BMWs sell like crazy in California, and it's probably because I don't know. You know. There's a lot of reasons why they sell over there. There's a lot of money. There's a lot of people like to look a certain way in California, and BMWs have a more prestigious look to, I guess, people on the side of the road or in other cars than a Lexus usually, unless you're like in an LC or something or an LS. Yeah, so I'm going to recommend an ES unless you absolutely need all-wheel drive. Canadian markets, yeah. 530 drives better. ES is more comfortable. Yeah, ES is one of the most comfortable cars you'll ever drive, and it's easily the most comfortable car in its price range. There's nothing that the ES is a strange one. Doesn't really have any competitors. It's a front-wheel drive luxury sedan that focuses on comfort, and the newest model nails comfort while increasing the sporty nature of it. So, I mean, what can go wrong? I mean, I just love the new ES. Okay, I'm not gonna I could talk about the ES all day long. If you're in the market for a BMW 5 Series or an ES, drive both of them. See what you like better. I would like the ES better if I was going to own it because I wouldn't have to worry about anything breaking on it. Well, things can still break, but not as often as or as expensive as a BMW. Let's see here. Acura RDX competes with a Lexus RX 350, but only the problem with Acura is reliability. Oh, Acura reliability is not good. It used to be, they're going downhill, and unfortunately for them, I actually drove the RDX last week. I drove a 2019 RDX. It was kind of a base package. It's weird because it slots size-wise. It slots in right between the RX and the NX. It feels, and while you're in the inside, it almost feels as big as an RX. It feels way bigger than an NX on the inside. The materials aren't quite as good. Actually, not really close to as good as an NX, let alone an RX. Fit and finish is okay. What else did I like about it? The motor was okay. It's a turbo 4 with around 280 horsepower. It was okay. It was fine. The transmission was not that responsive. It upshifts pretty quickly, so if you're at a stop and you go, but if you're just cruising along at 45 and you stomp it, you're waiting for 2 seconds for it to take off. And the throttle was really, really snatchy. If you're just cruising in a parking lot, just idling along, if you're just idling along and you press the gas pedal, lurches forward, it throws you forward even if you barely touch the gas pedal. So the fueling, in my opinion, wasn't as sophisticated and as refined as you would see in a Lexus. And I wouldn't say, a lot of people say their new touchpad is better than a Lexus. I would say it's on the same playing field. Neither of them are good. Neither of them are stellar. Can I please review a GSF? Well, I've never driven one. I would love to review one, but unless someone wants to offer their GSF for me to review, I'll do it. I actually drove my first RCF last week. We got one in off of, it was a lease return. It had 25,000 miles on it. It was a 2015. It was a lot of fun to drive. That V8 is a work of art. It is straight from the motoring gods from Fuji Raceway. I like the ISF Sports. Why don't they make Lexus F? I want Lexus ISF. Oh, okay. Okay, sorry. I like ISF Sports. Why don't they make Lexus F? I want Lexus ISF. Yeah, me too. Well, I'm okay with the F Sports, but the IS definitely needs to have another ISF. We're not going to see that for probably 3 or 4 more years. They got to bring back the ISF. They have to. I mean, it's like a legend. They got to bring it back. It was the first F car. They have to bring it back. And my thoughts, and I made videos on this, my thoughts is that they'll bring it back in the new redesign. Let's say the redesign is in 2021 or so. In 2022, they'll probably have the ISF, which will have the same motor as the LS 500, which is a 3.5 liter twin turbo V6 with over 440 some horsepower. No, it's 416 horsepower with 442 pound-feet of torque. There you go. Yeah. Okay, real quick. I think certification is the same across the United States, so hopefully Alex is still here listening. How does certification program work? Well, it's pretty detailed. For it to be eligible, a car cannot be in an accident that has major damage or structural damage. Airbags can't deploy. It's got to be under 7 years old. It's got to be under 70,000 miles, I believe. What are the perks of it? Well, the perks are you get, in addition to any existing warranty on it, you get 2 years unlimited mile warranty with the ability to extend it out an additional 5 years unlimited miles. And then you also get 4 free services. So the next 4 services are on the house. So that's a certification program, at least the way it is at my dealership. So I can't speak for all dealerships. I think they're the same across the country. There's a 161 point inspection that goes into it. I mean, they make sure these cars are like new as much as possible. Like there can't be any damage to the paint. If so, they have to get it repainted. That's, there can be minor imperfections to it, but if there's like a scratch, they have like different, like it can't be a certain length if the scratch is there, and if it is, like it can't be certain, it can't be too deep. Like I don't certify cars, so I'm just kind of telling you what I know, but I know a lot about the program. I don't know a lot about the actual nitty-gritty details. Hopefully that was enough for you. That's probably enough. Any news on LX? No. Possible twin turbo V6, possible hybrid. That's all we got. Okay. I need to start racing here. Any idea what model will be the first to go all electric, or will it be a new model? Says Lunatic. Great question. I'm really excited for electric Lexus vehicles and electric vehicles in general, not just Lexus. So which one will... Well, I made a video a while back that Lexus is going to be... Well, they trademarked the UX 300E, I believe is what they did. They trademarked a UX 300E. Almost positive that's what it was. And that was done in Europe. They may have done it in the United States as well. So it could, the first electric vehicle from Lexus could be that. Now, would we see it here in America? I'm not 100% sure. That might be more of a like Chinese market car, like a quick, an easy vehicle for them to modify for the Chinese market without too much investment. So that's one way we could see an electric vehicle from Lexus. Here in the United States, our first one might be the LF1 Limitless concept. They might offer that in a all electric option, but they could also just make another car that we don't know any. Oh shoot, that kind of scared me. I finished the race and like these fireworks came out. I'd scare the crap out of me. Anyways, we might see a new vehicle for a hybrid, or sorry, not a hybrid, a fully electric. So hopefully that answered one of your questions. But Lexus needs one. They absolutely need one, but they're not dumb. They're like, well, can we make it profitable right now? No? Okay, well, let's start investing a little bit more. Let's look at the market. Let's see where the market, let's look at our projections. And they just moved their projections up 5 years. So we're going to see a lot of changes in the next 5 years for Lexus in terms of hybrids, plug-in hybrids, and fully electric. And that's for Toyota as well. So Wingman, do you think they will offer the panoramic sunroof in the ES 350F Sport? I don't think so. I don't think they will. That's just my gut feeling. I have nothing to base that off of. It's my gut feeling. Let's see here. Did I finish that? Oh, I have one more race left. Well, I just want to thank you guys again for coming out to the stream. You know, Tuesday seems to be a pretty popular time for you guys to watch the stream for some reason. I did plenty of advertising for my stream this past Sunday. I think people are just busy on Sundays, or they're getting ready for the work week. I didn't really have hardly anyone show up for the stream. For those who are here that did show up, thank you. I'm grateful for that. But like, I have more people now watching than I did on Sunday with 0 advertisements. It's spontaneous streaming. So thanks guys for showing up. You guys probably have nothing else to do on a Tuesday night, so that's why you're here checking it out. Oh gosh, let's see here. Electric by 2025. Yeah, we'll have at least one electric Lexus by 2025. Do I like coupes? If so, which one do you like best, other than the LC and the RC? Yeah, I like coupes. I mean, there's just so many out there. It's hard for me to pick one. There's tons of coupes. Like, gosh, I don't even know how to answer that. Yeah, I like coupes. I'll just say that. I don't know if I have a favorite one outside of the Lexus coupes. I think the Infinity's one, the Q60 is pretty cool. The Red Sport version with the 400 horsepower. Love to drive one. But we had a guy with that exact car, Q60 Red Sport, 400 horsepower. He had it for a few months and he said he hated it. So I'm like, what? How can you hate it? This thing looks awesome. It's got a freaking super powerful setup. But he didn't like it. He didn't like the ride. It wasn't the right car for him. So UX could be either plug-in hybrid or fully electric. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, guys, the UX is a TNGA platform. That means they can modify it fairly easily to do other things. So they could easily make a fully electric version of the UX or a plug-in version of the UX. They could do it. Now, with the current hybrid, we're already sacrificing some cargo space back there underneath the little, I don't know, like the cargo area. You know what I'm talking about, behind the back seats. It's raised up compared to the non-hybrid version. You lose about like 4 to 6 inches of depth there. So if they make a plug-in hybrid, I don't know. I could see I think it would be easier for them to make a fully electric version, because then they could scrap some of the hardware in the car and make room for those batteries and motors. So the new Tesla Roadster will be wicked if the numbers are true. Yeah, the numbers are true. I 100% believe those numbers. Tesla Roadster, I'm a little taken aback why it's taking so long for them to get it out, but maybe Elon wants it to be absolutely perfect. Wingman, thanks a lot. Kirk, great channel and live stream. Thanks, man. I mean, the live stream, it's only going to get better. So I mean, you guys can't. Let me see if I can get a little bit of light in here right now. That's better. So I just ordered a couple things for the studio here. Well, you guys will probably see my kitchen when I do this. That's okay. So I'm going to pick up the camera. So you see back here, if I can get my finger to work. So back here I have some model cars that I reviewed on my channel. Up here is one of my Lexus training badges. On this wall back here, I'm going to get a nice little Japanese lamp stand sort of thing that I just ordered today. And so it's going to add some light back there for the live stream. And then it has shelves on it. So I'll probably put some Japanese stuff there, definitely some succulents. But one of the, I'm a pretty big geek. I'm not a huge anime fan, but I grew up and I'm still a huge fan of the Dragon Ball series. So I might get like a little figurine back there. That'd be pretty neat. Like, Goku or something, or Gogeta, I don't know. So that's going to happen there. And then, I don't know, there's a wall here. There's a huge wall here. Here's my normal camera, which I record my normal videos on. So this huge wall here, I have no idea what I'm going to do with. Maybe I'll ask you guys for your advice. I've thought of some things, but nothing's coming up. Then if you look back here behind my camera, I have a little shelf. I have my camera lenses up there as well as a little plant. Looks pretty cool. Now you can see there, this wall here, I ordered the big wave of Tanagawa, I believe it's called. So you guys are going to recognize it. Let me pull it up for you. Amazon.com. So I'm going to be putting that on the wall there. Hopefully get in the background of some of my geez.
All right, so we're sitting in the new 2020 RX. We have.
Hold on, that was my bad. I went to Amazon and it didn't load, and then it loaded the link that I posted earlier in the stream with the RX touchscreen. So Kanagawa, not Tanagawa. Okay. See if I can pull it up. Well, I'll just show you here. This is what this is the imagery. It'll be similar to this one here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, you should be able to see it. But it's hanging banners instead of these blocky banners. They're hanging, and they're like a scrolled parchment sort of thing. So that's super Japanese, and I love the artwork on it. You guys will enjoy it as well. Now, this one pulled up because I was looking at this one earlier. Like Mount Fuji in the background. Like, I don't want to have it super Lexus themed because effectively I'm not paid by Lexus to promote them or anything. Like, I cover Lexus because I want to, and I don't want to make it overtly obvious that I'm a fanboy to Lexus. So, but having like a Japanese themed studio for you guys would be awesome. Like, super awesome. There's so many things about the Japanese culture that I respect and love and has been a big part of my life. And you see here, like, this is what I might put on the wall here. Lotus blossoms in Mount Fuji. What says Japan other than that? I mean, that's extremely Japanese. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of that. You might think I'm crazy. That's fine. I might do it anyways. So yeah, Tuesdays are boring. Yeah, so maybe I'll start. When I did that, I don't know if you guys saw it, but I posted a poll on my channel. I'm like, hey, what day of the week do you want me to stream? Sunday won, and then no one watched on Sunday. Like, yeah, not no one. Thank you again, guys, who showed up. But like, I was hyping it up the whole week, and I had like at most 10 people at a time watching. Like, at worst during this stream, I have 11 people watching. So, like, Tuesday nights, I might just start streaming Tuesday and Sunday. I'm okay with that. That's perfectly fine with me. Oh, let's see here. I don't know. Can you guys like the video while you're watching it? I got 3 likes right now. Like the hell out of this, guys. Like this video. I would appreciate that. Give me a like for Mount Fuji. Don't blame him for hating Infinity. They're just so far behind in terms of tech. I don't hate Infinity by any means. They're just not my favorite. Ugly interior paired with a screen that is only used for backup camera. Yeah. Wacky Jackie, what's going on? Thanks for joining the stream. I don't know if I've seen you before, but thanks. Oh yeah, just got here. Did I miss any word on the 2020 RX when it'll go on sale? 2020 RX will be here in October. Mid-October-ish. So that's when it's hitting my dealership. I don't know, depending on where you're at in the world/country, it could differ. Oh wait, you already, last you said it was looking like mid-October now. Yeah, I just kind of confirmed that again. So Muhammad, what's up, man? You've been a big follower of the channel. Thanks for watching. Lexus SUV. Remind me where you're from. Are you from like Iran or something? That's crazy. Let me know if you are from Iran, because one of my followers is from Iran, and that just blows my mind. Like, around the world. That's crazy. It's amazing. And I had a dream about Iran, which I'll tell you about. I had it 2 nights ago. Out of the blue. I'd never think about Iran. It's on the other side of the world. I don't watch the news either. So if you are from Iran, let me know if you are, so I will tell you the dream. I'll tell the dream to the live stream. It was absolutely ridiculous. Crazy. Like, I'm getting teary-eyed. That's how crazy it was. Okay. Okay, so back to you, Mohammed. Which Lexus SUV can be suitable? It can be suitable, convenient to get in and out, most comfortable ride for seniors, elderly people with some limited knee problems. Luckily, no wheelchair required. RX. So, Mohammed, the RX is by far the easiest vehicle for people to get in and out of. The GX and the LX you have to climb into. And that's too much for people who don't have knees that work, or hips that work, or backs that work. So the RX is my number one recommendation for people who can't move very well. So start there. That's my recommendation. Hopefully that helps. Prefer whole pick. Gamers Work prefers a whole pick, the one block. You know, I like the 3 setup, you know. So it's, you know, it's a personal preference. So Wacky Jackie, I'm in the St. Louis metro area, if that matters. No, but if you're in the market and you are thinking about getting a vehicle this fall, let me know. I'd be happy to help you out. We deliver across the country. I could sell you a new RX and have it delivered to your front door. So our delivery specialists are really cool people. So just keep me in mind, Wacky Jackie. No, I'm not from Iran. Darn, man. Darn. It's probably, gosh. Let's look at what time it is in Iran right now. What time is it in Iran? They probably have multiple time zones. It's 6:40 in the morning there. So yeah. I love the Japanese inspired decor. Wacky Jackie, thanks, man. Or lady. I don't know if you're a man or a woman. So regardless, thank you. You don't have to answer that, by the way. You don't have to answer that. Hey, Muhammad, I'm originally from Socotra Island. Timeout. Where the heck is... Oh, Yemen. Holy crap. This is... What the heck? Holy smokes. Muhammad, you're from this place? This is like fantasy, dude. No one in the... You have to... I'm speechless because like no one... Unless you live like in Somalia or Yemen, or maybe in this general area, no one in the world has any idea what Socotra Island is. Like the whole place is a sanctuary. We gotta look at some pictures. I'm blown away right now. Holy smokes, why did you leave? Muhammad, why'd you leave Socotra Island? Gamers Work, I'm from the UAE. Freaking awesome. Let's UAE's right here. I know there's tons of Lexus fans. There's a huge Lexus fan base in UAE. Dubai, of course, Abu Dhabi. My brother-in-law, he was stationed in UAE. I don't know if he's in the Navy anymore, but I think he is. He's still in the Navy. He was stationed in Dubai for about a year, guarding the docks. Holy cow. Dubai, yeah. Were you from Dubai, or where were you from in the UAE? But let's go back to Socotra Island. I like to think of myself as a pretty good Gosh, what do you call it? Geographist? Geographer. And I went to the 6th grade state geography bee. But Socotra Island, okay, we need to look at some pictures real quick. This place looks insane. I know I'm missing out on a lot of comments right now, but that's okay with me because I just discovered a new... Look at this. Is this Earth? This is something you see out of like a sci-fi movie. This is absolutely ridiculous. What in the world? Look at these trees. That's absurd. What in the heck? Oh, this poor tree. He's seen better days. What the heck? It's like a type of palm tree. Look at that. Those look like palms to me. Look at these guys. Oh, these girls, sorry. It was a small picture. Gosh, look at that freaking backdrop. It's freaking vast. Oh my gosh, I'm just blown away. This looks like a mini Morocco. Not a Morocco, Madagascar. Some of these trees look similar to like the things you see in Madagascar. Look at this. Oh my gosh. What in the heck? This is insane. This is like Aladdin's paradise. Look at that water. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm a huge fan of tropical islands, and especially I'm a huge fan of learning about different places. So, okay. This is supposed to be about Lexus. I'm sure I'm losing some of you. So, oh, okay. Have I driven the new Supra? No, I probably won't drive the new Supra for a long time. I had the RX before. I was looking forward to GX, but my parents ride with me most of the time. LOL. Thought I can push them into the GX. I mean, bring them to the dealership with you. See if they fit into it. If they don't like climbing it, you got to stay with the RX. Wingman, when do you think they will announce the new 2020 ES 350 F Sport? Well, there's nothing really new to announce. They're not going to change anything to it. They should be here in like September. Wacky Jackie, see my previous question about the 2020 release date. A few posts up. Okay. Wacky Jackie. Wacky Jackie, I thought I answered you. Yeah, the RX is still the 2020 is supposed to come out in October. So hopefully, if I'm not answering you, post a question again because I'm not finding it. But yeah, it should be out here in October. UAE has been taken over by force. Yeah, by probably tourists and whatnot, as well as military. Wacky Jackie is a lady, probably the only lady in the stream. Jackie, thank you for joining the stream. Okay. I was in another small island in South Somalia when civil war broke out, and we became target in the middle of the civil war and fled to the U.S. LOL, a lot of people don't know about the island. What in the world? And we take so many things for granted here in the States. Well, I'm so glad you're here in the States. I'm glad you're here. As beautiful as those islands look, I'm sure it's better to be here. Well, I'm not sure, but I'm sure it sounds like you're happy to be here. And that is important. Small in South Somalia. Gosh, I gotta look that up now. What the heck? South Somalia. Somalia is not a good place to be. Island in South Somalia. Where the hell? What do you... Like, I don't see any islands off of South Somalia. Oh, maybe. Here we go. They're called the Bajuni Islands. They're kind of barrier islands. I don't know if there's any towns on them, though. Huh. Crazy. This place, though, Socotra Island looks amazing. All right. I need to get back to your questions here. Oh, all around the Middle East, we only buy Lexuses since other vehicles are very expensive to repair compared to the tanks known as Lexus and Toyota. Amen. Cheers to that. Yep. Lunatic. I was in the Navy as well. Spent a lot of time in Dubai a long time ago. Yep. Lucky America 7. Try to travel to many states in the United States. Most Americans drive Toyota, Honda, and Nissan, Japanese cars. It's also evidenced by sales. Yeah. I don't know if I would say most Americans, but those brands are a part of American culture 100%. Like, among many Japanese car brands, Lexus is king. It is. Lexus is the best Japanese car brand. It's arguably the best, like, mass-produced car brand out there. If you want a luxury Japanese car, buy Lexus. 100% agree. That's why I work for Lexus. But, I'm not gonna judge you if you buy an Acura or an Infiniti. They make good cars. They're good cars. They're not as good as Lexus, but they make good cars. Hope you get your home back and live prosperous, brother Muhammad. Yeah, man. Well, I just hope he might be prosperous, and he might be happy where he's at. I don't know. He might not want to go back to the Middle East. I mean, it sounds like I don't know. He's happy here. So, I had a BMW 2017 M4, but I later buy RCF. I think it's way better than the M4. Sweet, man. Yeah, I mean they're kind of competitors. I'm sure the RCF is way more comfortable. It's more easy. It's so much easier to drive on daily. You can daily drive the RCF. No problem at all. Gosh, I was in one yesterday. I was in an RCF yesterday for like a minute tops. Just drove it around. One of our salespeople sold it. I drove it around to the detail bay. I'm like, how awesome is my job? I can get in an RCF, drive it around. Let's see here. Shintaro Suga. Oh, gosh, I'm trying. This sounds like a Japanese name. Shintaro Sugawara. Was I in the military? No. But if I have a lot of family that is or was in the military. I have a cousin who is stationed in Okinawa for a very long time. He was with the Marines. Gamers work. Geography lessons with Kirk. Learn more here than my high school days. It's possible. It's quite possible. I just like learning. I'm a big learner. I'm not. Don't claim to be that intelligent or that knowledgeable, but I love learning, especially about geography, especially about cars. Another thing about me, you guys probably don't know, I'm a huge fan of computers. I freaking love computers. That's why setting up this stream, like, it literally took me a day to figure out how to stream. Not bragging, but like, that's how much I love computers. I just have a good knowledge base of them. And so I'm like, well, this idea came to my head. Well, I might as well do a stream. I think it's one way to reach out to you guys and one way to build up the channel. And here we are. It took me one day to figure out how to do the stream. Now, other things that are involved, like my computer is not the most stable machine, but the principles of streaming isn't that hard. If I can learn it in a day, you guys can learn it in a day too. I'll just say that. Don't forget Subaru. What about Subaru? What about Mitsubishi? What about Suzuki? Muhammad, I'm a Texan now, but love California weather. It's close to my island. Yeah, California weather, it's going to be hot and dry. I mean, you could go to Baja, Mexico. That'd be extraordinarily similar, Baja, Mexico, probably to your climate back home. How old were you, Muhammad, when you left? How old were you when you left Socotra? Now, is Socotra a part of Yemen? Or is it a part of Somalia? Or is it sovereign? I mean, there's like 6 little towns on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's seven towns on the map. That is just wild. Holy cow. Learned about a new island today. I should do tech reviews too. Yeah, I could do tech reviews. I've thought about it. I mean, I would probably have to start a new channel for that. So I love tech, right? I love tech. I love computers. I love cool things. I don't know what else to say about that. I could do tech reviews, but the market's extremely saturated, and in today's YouTube world, like, you got to be fairly niche-y. You got to have like your own identity. And I did Lexus for a long time, and then something happened. I'm not going to talk about it. Something happened where I'm like, okay, I'm just going to switch to doing family stuff because I'm a family guy. I have 3 kids. I love being a dad. I love being a husband. And like, I lost tons of subscribers. I got no views. I'm like, this and it was taking tons of time. I'm like, this just isn't making sense. And I just continued to start making Lexus videos again. And here we are, 5,000 subscribers. So yeah, tech reviews would be cool. I don't know. I'm going to keep going on here and pump out as many videos about Lexus as I can. Yeah. Try posting the stream one day ahead as a reminder. I mean, this was total spontaneous, and it worked out to be pretty well. You guys are watching. I'm not even playing games. That's the thing. Like, you guys are so active in the chat that, like, my controller keeps turning off because I'm not using it. I'm not playing any games. So, I know I'm going to stream on Sunday. So for you guys still here, I think there's about 9 or 10 of you. I will be streaming on Sundays, at least for the foreseeable future. And probably maybe Tuesdays as well, because I'm having a large amount of success here on Tuesdays. Yeah, Shintaro. Yeah, there's a ton of tech tubers on YouTube. Yeah, and they're really like, tech tubers is a tough thing because since they're covering technology, but that also means they're extremely well versed and really good at technology. So that means their videos are edited like to perfection. Their video quality is great. Their presentation's pretty good most of the time. Like, they are so good at delivering videos and high quality videos that it's hard for newer guys to grab foothold, even if you have good content. So no one else is doing Lexus. Brock Frede used to be doing with How To Car Guy, but he's no longer working for Lexus, and so he's just like, see you guys. The crazy thing about his channel, he gets about 50 subscribers a day, 50 new subscribers a day on his channel, and he hasn't posted videos in like a year. That's absolutely insane to me. Okay. Muhammad, there was a war between Somalia and Yemen for the same island. Maybe 100 years ago, Yemen won the war, but the island should be independent. You were young before you were a teenager. Wow. That's the thing, like, gosh. The Middle East is like, not all of the Middle East, but a large part of it is always like it's like, no, this is mine. No, that's mine. No, this is mine. It would probably be the same in America if white man didn't like destroy the natives here. Like, it's just crazy. The whole world history is just absolutely insane. And we know so little about it. That's the crazy thing. We know a fairly good amount about recent history. We know nothing about, like, the farther back you go, the shadier things get. Like, you go 10,000 years ago, no one knows anything. No one knows anything about our history. We just know that there's plenty of cataclysms, plenty of bloodshed, plenty of humans being humans. Man, no new comments? All right, that means I'm going to be playing some games. It's 9:28, yeah. Oh my gosh, I ran straight into that Camaro. Alex wants to hear about the dream I had. Ooh. You know, dreams are crazy, guys. Dreams are absolutely Looney Tunes. We dream all the time. Some people don't remember any of their dreams, which I don't think is healthy. I think there's something probably wrong with their physiology or their sleep pattern. They don't remember any of their dreams. But sometimes, like, you remember a dream and you don't know why. You don't necessarily remember. You don't know why you remember that specific dream. So I think it's 2 nights ago. Like, I don't watch the news. I'm not into politics. Like, that stuff just gets me angry. So, or depressed. I had no reason to dream about Iran. You know, sometimes when you dream about things you heard earlier in the day or experiences you had earlier in the day, or you have dreams about what you think about right before you go to bed. This was completely different, completely unrelated. So I had a dream I was in Iran. I don't remember all the details, right? Because you remember the most details when you wake up, and unless you write it down, you're not going to remember much. But what I remember is that it was no longer like a dictatorship like it is now. It was thriving. There were like huge condos and sky rises on the beach. There were people surfing on the beaches, and I'm like, this is what doesn't make sense to me. Is I know where Iran is on the map. I can point it out, but I didn't know. So since we're already in the Middle East with my Google Maps, we're just going to go over Iran. I had no idea. I'm like I don't remember if Iran even. I don't remember if it's landlocked, right? Because Afghanistan is, right? And I'm like, Iran. I don't remember what kind of bodies of water that surrounds it. Somehow my subconscious knew that there was water and beautiful water and good waves to be surfed on. And I remember seeing good waves. It was like a awesome coastal city that kind of reminded me of like the Gold Coast of Australia, but with more mountains, which I don't know. It looks like there's some mountains here. Let's go to satellite view. That looks like a ton of mountains. Holy smokes. So there you go. There's my dream. And I don't know the geography of Iran. I didn't even know like what kind of bodies of water. So I'm sure there's good surfing areas there. And I remember seeing girls in bikinis. I'm like, this is crazy. This is Iran. Like, it's a Middle Eastern country. I'm sure it's entirely Muslim, at least for the most part. I know Christians can be. I've heard stories of them being persecuted there, but I know the vast majority is Muslim, and women are not going to be wearing bikinis there. But in my dream, they were. I don't know if I was having some vision of the future or vision of what could be, but everyone was happy. There were chicks in bikinis on surfboards riding waves, and there were other details. There's a reason I was there. I was with other people. I don't know what else, but that's just what I remember. I remember it was a beautiful city with mountains in the background, and like men and women had the same rights surfing in the ocean, and the water was gorgeous. So that's my dream. I don't know if there's anything that can be made any sense out of it, but that was my dream. And yeah, it was absolutely, the women were beautiful. Not just because they're in their bikinis, but like their skin color was beautiful. The men were just men, good looking dudes as well, I guess. But that's what stood out to me, is I'm like, wow, women are surfing in Iran. This is crazy. Like, what kind of world is this? All right, so that's my dream. Hey, Muhammad, a lot of people recommend Subaru Forester or Outback for senior ride, but I only love Lexus. What do you think? I don't know anything about Subaru. No, don't get a Subaru then. Just get another RX. Subarus are they're fairly reliable. They're cheap as heck in the interior. Their materials are real plasticky. They don't feel good. They're very utilitarian. Subarus are very utilitarian. They're kind of like Toyotas, but I would say in some ways even cheaper. Wacky Jackie, I've heard great things about Subaru until I recently read that they have been lacking in quality the last couple of years. Excuse me, guys. You can always believe what you hear, you know. You can't always believe what you hear. I never owned one. Yeah, no, and the reliability's, from what I've heard, has been going up recently. I do get in a fair amount of Subarus. I think they're fine, but if you want your old people in the car to be comfortable, get a Lexus. Like, no, if price is a thing, that's something altogether. If you can't afford a Lexus, that's another thing altogether. But you could always afford a pre-owned Lexus, and it would still be more comfortable than a new Subaru. Toyota owns small stake in Subaru. Yeah, like what doesn't Toyota own a small stake in? They used to own a large part of Tesla. I think they sold it though. What do you guys think about my Iranian dream? Pretty wild, huh? Have you guys ever had any crazy dreams that took you around the world in a different universe? Like it was a different era, different time. Like it felt like I was in the future or something. And like the geological features were true. Like it was in an ocean and there were mountains. Like that is nuts to me. Like was it a lucky guess by my subconscious, or was it a glimpse into the future? I don't know. Dreams are crazy. Dreams are absolutely nuts. Any news on the LCF? No, I wish I did, Kev. Wish I had news on the LCF. Thanks for sharing. I love Iranian girls. Beautiful. Yeah, I'm sure they are. I don't know. I don't know if I've ever... they're Persian, right? The Persian women are supposed to be some of the most beautiful in the world. Like, men and women are beautiful in any country. I'll say that. But I myself am attracted to darker features. I married a Cuban woman. She is stunning. She has darker features. So I'm sure I would find an Iranian woman very beautiful. They were in my dream anyways. I can't control my dreams, but they were beautiful there. Yes, LCF. Yeah, I wish I had news on the LCF. Got nothing. It's driving me crazy. I know it's driving you guys crazy too. What do you want to see in the LCF? I want to see it arrive. That's it. I just want to see it arrive. I would like to see close to 700 horsepower. I'd like to see huge weight savings over the current LC. That's probably about it. I mean, I don't know. That's probably about it. Is that too much to ask for? Yeah, you want to see all-wheel drive? Yeah, I'd like to see all-wheel drive too. I just don't know if it's going to happen. I don't know. I doubt it. I highly doubt it's going to happen. So that's why even if I want to see it, I dial back my expectations. Muhammad speaking in language I don't understand. That's fine with me. Kev Chang, hybrid? Hybrid in the LCF? No. But who knows? I don't know. We don't know anything about the car. It's not even officially announced. We just know they're working on it. Still can't get over this island. Socotra. How desert, holy, so desertish. There's like one green area here. And the Hajir Mountains. I'm probably butchering that. Hashir Mountains. I love in Google Maps how they have everything in like Arabic too. Can't read it, but that's cool. All-wheel steering and torque vectoring. Well, I don't have torque vectoring. It should have all-wheel steering. I mean, the current LC has all-wheel steering and the performance package. So, wait. Alright guys, it's probably been like an hour since I've actually done a race, so that's fine with me though. I think I'm starting to realize that I'm going to need a new CPU, well, which pretty much means I need a new motherboard, I need new RAM. I might need to start saving up for that so I can stream. Here, I wonder if you guys can see this. No, you can't because the frames. So I'm trying to get 60 frames per second in my game while I'm streaming. Now my graphics card can handle that no problem. But the CPU while I'm streaming, I have all these tabs open. I'm pumping out 1440p at 60 frames per second through streaming. This is a lot of load on my CPU, so probably gonna have to get a new one eventually. See here, Alex, I want to see a manual on a Lexus one day. Yep. It's never gonna happen, bud. Your best bet is, I've only seen one Lexus in a manual since I've been working for Lexus, and it was like a 2010 or 2012 IS 250C. It was a convertible. I wanted to drive it real bad, but he ended up holding on to it. He did not trade it in, so I just butchered that turn. Yeah, so there you go. I'd love to drive a 6-speed Lexus. It's just that Lexus won't. They don't make them because they don't sell them. That makes sense. I mean, look, the new Supra is not even in a 6-speed, and they would sell them. They would sell that in huge volumes if it was a 6-speed. But Lexus in a 6-speed, those days are about 15 years behind us. But it would be cool. I've been to the Gold Coast. That's where I'm currently at in the game in Australia. The Gold Coast. I drove through it and it looks pretty much identical to the video game. Maybe sometime I'll show you pictures from Australia that I have. Pretty cool stuff. Do any of you guys play racing games or video games at all? Am I just the only one? What the heck? I take my eyes off the screen for a second and I nail a concrete barrier. Go from 3rd to 7th. Getting beat by a Dodge Dart. Oh my gosh. My pride is on the line right now, losing to a Dodge Dart. Not the old one, like the 4-cylinder version from the modern times. Kev plays Gran Turismo, yeah. I've never been too much of a PlayStation guy, so I never really got into Gran Turismo. When I was younger, I was like a fanboy for Xbox because I was a big Halo fan. So naturally, I was like a huge Xbox guy, right? But before Xbox was out, like the console I had before that was PlayStation 1. And I did play some Gran Turismo on that. It was good. They make good games. They have the LFLC on there, and it's a hybrid, twin turbo. That's crazy. That is nuts. I got 2nd place in this championship. Unacceptable. So what do you guys do for work? Or if you don't work, what do you like? What are you in school? What do you guys do? You guys know what I do. So what about you guys? What do you do for work? What do you do for life? What does your life
Hey, brah. I
contain?
met Sam last night. Said 50 of his friends were coming up from Sydney. I think we might need to expand again.
Oh man, that's okay with me.
In 400 yards, bear left.
Oh.
Keep left.
Chat has gone quiet.
In 200 yards,
Engineer? What kind of engineer, Kev?
turn right.
I mean, that's
You have
engineer.
arrived
Well, that's
at
a
your destination.
engineer. What kind of? There's so many different types, man. There's like software. You could be a civil engineer. You could be a frickin' astrophysicist engineer. I don't know.
I'm thinking brand new stages, brand new rides.
You could
Double
be
the
a
square footage in the
pyrotechnic engineer. I don't
Get out of
know.
here, boss. Go on. Let me work.
Come on, Kev cannot be the only one in the chat that has a job. What else? What do you guys do? Ooh. I want you guys to help me pick out this car. So I can. The good news is I can afford all of them, and I already have this Ariel Atom 500. So you guys get to help me pick this car. Oof. Aerospace engineer. You know, I went. Did I say that? I was thinking possibly. I said astrophysicist, right? So, I mean, that's not too far off. it's not terrestrial based. Aerospace. That's cool. We have some aerospace engineers here in Omaha. Gosh, what is that? What is that company called? It's gonna drive me nuts. They're like an arms dealer, pretty much. It's gonna drive me crazy. Lockheed Martin. We have Lockheed Martin here in Omaha. So our best bet of a manual is either 2022 somehow as manual option, or Lexus made an inexpensive coupe. No, Lexus is not going to make an inexpensive coupe. That's what the Toyota 86 is for. As much, I want. Don't get me wrong, Alex. I want there to be a Lexus manual. It's just we're not going to get one. So, yep. Guys, help me pick a car. Do you want this GTR 720, Project 7 Jaguar, Caterham, or this back mono? Like, this thing looks like an alien. Alright, since you guys aren't helping me, I am going to pick this guy. So far, out of all the people, there's not that many people in the chat, by the way. So far, we have Kevin is the only one who seems to play games, and he seems to be the only one that is also employed. So, the rest of you are, the mum is the word. None of you are saying anything. That is cool. That's too Tron-y for me. South Park Stick of Truth? That's awesome. I played that game for a little bit. Never finished it. Got a little too much for me, but I think I like this one the best. Aerospace engineer, man. Like, what do you like, for the government or for like Boeing? Aerospace engineer, that's crazy. Oh, good. My game didn't crash. I thought it crashed for a second. The one next to that, lunatic. You're too late. Too late. Now, I know the stream is delayed a little bit for you guys. Like, probably quite a bit. But I picked this thing. So, looks pretty cool in the paint. The graphics pack that I picked for it. Looks pretty awesome. You can't say who you work for. Come on, man. Come on. You know who I work for. It's only fair. It's only fair. You know I work for Lexus, so if you're like Area 51 or something, awesome. Gamers Work, you're from Abu Dhabi. Now, I think you said you said you're from UAE. Do you still live there? Do you still live there? I don't know if I remember you telling me if you still live there or not. Abu Dhabi, man. What's it like to live in Abu Dhabi? I mean, we're all human, so it can't be that much different. I mean, you wake up, you eat, you go to work, come home, you eat, go to bed. Like, we're all human. We all have the same cycles, but I wonder what it's like in Abu Dhabi. I don't know. It's probably hot as heck. Hot as heck. Ooh, this thing's gonna be fast. Much faster than that other car I was in. A Dodge Daytona. Oh, I nailed that tree head on. Cable tech. Oh yeah, you told me that, lunatic. Guys, I'll do my best to remember, but I'm human. I mean, I'm playing a game. I'm trying to talk to like 8 to 10 to 15 people at once. Oh, there's 3 minutes of lag? Holy smokes. No, there's not. There's not 3 minutes of... Well, maybe. It depends on your end. Because on my end, it's probably like 20 seconds of lag. Gamers Work 50 degrees this morning. 50 degrees this morning. Like Celsius? Okay. Holy smokes. No, it can't be 50 degrees Celsius. That would kill you, right? $122 degrees, so it's possible. Holy smokes. That's hot. That's pretty hot. But you know what? It's desert, though. So get this, gamers work. Get this. So I live in Nebraska, and we have the craziest weather that you can imagine. The other day, it was the heat index, which is what it feels like when you're outside. It's not necessarily the actual temperature, but it's literally what it feels like, which is the most important for us humans. The heat index is 118 a couple days ago, which was the hottest in the United States of America for that day. Likewise, or to play on that, in the winter, it can get minus 20 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh, let's see what that is. Minus 20 F in Celsius. That's minus, let's round up. It's minus 20. It gets minus 29 degrees Celsius here in Nebraska. It can. Doesn't always, but it can get that cold here in Nebraska. So it can feel like almost 50 degrees Celsius on our hottest days here. And then in the wintertime, it can feel like minus 29 degrees. Think about that for a bit. Think about that one. No, it's fine. We're lizards. Yeah. No. Yeah. Heat index in Rio Grande Valley was 115 last Thursday. Yeah. I mean, it was one. Yeah, that's. I mean, today it was pretty hot here in Nebraska. I don't know if I can look that up. The high was 93. So if the high is 93, heat index here, depending on the humidity is probably like 105 to 110. So, yeah, like I'm no stranger to heat. I lived in Florida for over 5 years, and that heat was worse than the heat here, even on our hottest day, I feel. Even though the heat index will say it's like 118 here, the hottest days in Florida and South Florida only get to like 93 degrees, but the humidity is like 90% all the time in the summer. So it's like you can't, even if you're in the shade, you're still sweating profusely. The shade doesn't do much. It just helps you not get a sunburn. Rio Grande Valley was 115, yeah. Wish Trump would sign the global effort again. We need to move forward as humans. Gamers work. You know, I don't follow politics. You know, they only make me upset. I want Trump to do well because he represents our country. It would be selfish of me for wanting, and it would be inhuman of me for wanting someone to suck or wanting them to fail, because that's not being a good human. So I want him to do well. I want him to do well so the country does well. Now I don't know what the global effort is. Don't know what that is. So we need to move forward as humans. Well, there's lots of ways we can do that without the government's help. Yeah, the government definitely puts up tons of roadblocks. But the most important thing for us as humans is to treat one another as best as we possibly can. That's it. That's the purpose of life. Is to treat others, especially those who are most different from you, as best as you can. Best of your ability to love them, to serve them. That's it. We all fail at it. We all fail. That's the thing. Like, yeah, we want to move humanity forward. We all know in our heart how to do it. It's just doing it. It's easy to make money. It's easy to get high or get addicted to drugs. It's easy to do a lot of the crappy things in life. It's really hard to consistently be happy and to love the people around you and to positively affect them. That's what we need as humanity. That's what we need. No expectations for Trump whatsoever. My expectations is you're an American president. Leave the world a better place after you leave than when you received it, when you started your presidential term. That's my expectation. If you didn't do that, then you didn't do a good job. Should be known as global pollution. What should be known as global pollution? The global effort? I'm confused. That humidity in Florida is bananas. It's absolutely bananas. And there's no wind. That's what makes living in Florida unbearable if you do not have air conditioning. And that's why we moved from Florida. We lost our air conditioning due to a hurricane, and we're like, let's get out of here. Let's try something different. We'll probably go back to Florida eventually, but it was hard. It was humidity and no circulation is literally, you feel like you're dying, you're suffocating. So we had no electricity to even run fans, let alone air conditioning. But that's another story for another time. It's an effort to stop global warming signed in the Paris by a lot of countries, including the U.S. But Trump canceled it, saying it's a hoax, but these temperatures are killing us. Well, it's always been, in recent history, so I see what you're saying, Gamers Work. And I don't want to get into like a huge debate right now. But, my game may have just crashed. My game's like, what are you doing? You're not playing me. I'm going to crash. It totally just crashed. I'll reload it. So we know the world is getting warmer, right? It's been getting warmer for a long time. We just don't know how much humans are playing a role in it. And some countries are doing a really bad job, possibly China, and having little to no emissions regulations at all. And that is a problem. And they may be a part of the Paris treaties or whatever it's called, but China's not being held to the standard they should be for pollution control. And that's why the Great Barrier Reef is dying. It's because the Great Barrier Reef is off Australia. It's because China has blown a hole through the ozone. When I was in Australia, the Great Barrier Reef was pronounced as dead because there's a hole in the ozone thanks to Chinese pollution and air quality. So I'm all about making the world cleaner and more close to nature. I think we can learn so much from nature. There's so much intelligence built into this universe, into our family that is the world, through animals and other like trees and the ocean and all that good stuff. But we have to change individually. We can't expect the governments to do everything for us. So be loving to each other and do everything you can personally. Like, if you like plants, like I just started putting plants in my house. I've never been a plant lover, but I've been trying a little bit harder lately. Maybe start growing your own vegetables. Do what you can that makes you happy, that you feel like you're doing the earth a better thing. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but do what you can. Don't expect the government to do anything for you because they'll just disappoint you. Government will always disappoint you. No expectations. Yeah, I see what you mean now. China and the Middle East, sadly, because we can't build our own nuclear power plant, can't look for other sources of power other than oil. Yeah, no, I see what you mean. Like, I think nuclear power is an awesome thing. It's just it has ridiculous downsides. Ridiculous downsides. So, drive Lexus hybrids, yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you think driving a hybrid will help the air quality, then do it. You know? If that makes you happy. I like driving hybrids just for the fact that it's a game. I like playing the game. Yeah, you get the benefit of having fewer emissions, but there's a game of maximizing your efficiency. And that is a part of that's intrinsic to human beings, is getting the most out of something. The most out of a gallon of gas. That's what hybrids are about. And that is fun. At least it's fun to me. The ES hybrid is a small car? What? ES is pretty big. Unless you have giants in your country. I don't know if you guys, I'm all about discussion. If I said anything that you guys disagree with, that's perfectly okay. I mean, I'm not here to take sides or anything. We all have opinions. We're human beings. Just do what you can. Do what you can. Don't expect others to create the future or the reality that you want. Only you can do it. Don't expect government to do anything for you. CVT sucks. I don't know about that. Don't know about that, to be honest. I'm more and more liking the CVTs that Lexus makes. Lexus makes a hell of a CVT. On the good side, China is trying their best to stop air pollution and reduce it by 80%. Well, I hope so. That's good. I know they're going towards electric vehicles, which is awesome. And I know we just had a huge breakthrough in the tariff ordeal with China. I don't follow, I don't watch news and I don't purposely follow politics, but if something comes up on YouTube, sometimes I watch it. And I know Trump and the Chinese leader got together and they worked out some sort of deal where Huawei, or however you call it, is no longer being banned from the U.S. and we're no longer putting more tariffs and we're opening up agricultural trade with China. So things are getting better. I have nothing against China. Any news on that sporty SUV concept? No. Lunatic. I wish I had more on the LF1. Lexus is so closed on everything they do. So closed on everything they do. But how amazing does this V8 and this Mercedes sound? Sounds freaking awesome in this game. What else? Potholes. Small car, it's not suitable for off-roading. Pothole in suburban areas. What are we talking about? Oh, the ES? No sedan is suitable for potholes. No sedan is. Like, it's just... Potholes suck. There's no way around it. Oh, gosh. Our streets are so bad here in Omaha that, like, to have a comfortable ride, you honestly need to have a big SUV to have a comfortable ride on our streets. If you're in anything other than like a big SUV, I'm sucking racing because I'm talking at the same time. If you have anything other than a big SUV, you're going to feel the road, and it's just bumpy and loud. Something else. The UX CVT idea is amazing, better than most. Yeah, the CVT and the UX is great. Oh, are you talking about the non-hybrid? I mean, I actually like the hybrid way better than the non-hybrid CT or the UX. That's just me though. NX300H CVT is kind of sad. Yeah, I would agree. Gamer's work, I would agree. The NX hybrid is currently the most underwhelming hybrid Lexus has. Easily. The NX hybrid is very underwhelming compared to the other hybrids Lexus has. At least here in America. I know in other countries they have other things, but This Mercedes sounds so fast, but I'm getting beat by like a 20-year-old M3. Now, this game will automatically tune the cars to make them competitive to the current car you're in. So it is difficult because I like souping up my cars, or at least having them maxed out to their class, but the game will also max out all the other cars in the class, and it makes it very difficult to win races. What the heck? Do you guys see that? The like C63 just fly through by everyone? Omaha, yeah, what about Omaha? What about Omaha? I had a guy on the stream the other day that knows a lot about Omaha. I don't know if he's here tonight. I don't remember who it was, but he knew a lot about Omaha. He lived in Des Moines. Oh, Omaha. Oh, so you're talking about like Peyton Manning. When Peyton Manning would call the audibles, so you would use Omaha. Yeah. It's sad that some people only know about Omaha because of Peyton Manning. So funny. Yeah. I've been having issues with my dealer. Bought an NX300 in January. Saw that the car is built after October. Get Apple CarPlay. Thought that my car would get it as well, but alas I didn't. Okay. Okay, so here's the thing, gamers work. Your dealership can flash your computer system to have Apple CarPlay. They can do it. Now, if you bought it in January thinking that it had Apple CarPlay, which there's nothing wrong with thinking that, because they should have. Most of them should have at that point. If you bought it with them thinking, your dealership should install it for no extra charge. We've done that multiple times with the NXs. We got it. We've got, and for my personal story is she liked a Vortex Blue NX, And we thought it had Apple CarPlay, right? Because almost all of them do, unless it's, it was produced in September, then it might sneak through, right? So we thought it did, and she ended up getting it, and it didn't have Apple CarPlay. And we're like, oh, no big deal. Like, the update just came out. We'll install it for you at no extra cost. Let's set an appointment for you to come in and do it. And it was as easy as that. Like, it should be no charge to you, Gamers Work. If I was in the service department of that Lexus, I'd be like, yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it for free. It's on us. It's on us. That's what I would do. NX, or the new LX, won't come out for a couple more years. Probably 2 to 3 more years. Gamers Work. Then I saw after a few months, I saw that CarPlay upgrade plan, and I was excited. But every time I asked my dealer, just say it's only available in the 2020. No. What? No. No. They don't know what they're talking about. It's absolutely available on 2019 NXs. 100% available on 2019 NXs. 100%. Peyton Manning, Omaha. Fine with them charging me. I just wish I had the option to get it, even if I had to pay up. Yeah. No. Like, do you know when the production date of your car was? I mean, it's obviously before October of 19, but all 19 models have the capacity for CarPlay. Shoot, I'm gonna get another quick drink. Maybe I'll stream for another, I don't know, half an hour or so. I'll be back. I think there's a way, shameless plug, I think there's a way for you guys to donate. I could insert ads at any time. I don't know, that to me that feels tacky to insert an ad on you guys, but if you guys for whatever reason want to donate to the channel for me to increase the studio here, or some of those proceeds would go towards my computer, updating it so I can stream at a higher quality for you guys. Just little things like that. I just want to create a better experience for you guys. If you want to donate, I'm happy. It would help out the channel, help out the Lexurious fleet. I'll be back. I'm gonna get a quick drink. Gamers Work, good idea. Inserting an ad when I need a quick break. I probably need to take more breaks. Like, I've been talking for, how long has the stream's been going? 2 hours? I've been talking nonstop for 2 hours. Like, there's a pro and con to that. I don't know what my voice is going to be like the next day. That's the con. The pro is my voice is like 10 times deeper after talking for so long. The bad also is that I can't sing very well. I like to sing. My range is like only low notes after I've been talking for so long. You know, I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. It's a guy thing. Papa, I need to know what you're doing. Oh wait, Gamers Work. Remind me, are you? I know you. I know you're from the UAE. Are you still in Abu Dhabi? Because if that's the case, then they might not have that CarPlay update in other countries. I know they have it here in the US. But if you're still in Abu Dhabi, then they might not have it. Will the CT200H get redesigned? No, it's still being offered in some markets like Europe, but it's really going to be replaced by the UX, like Gamersworks said. They may also be making like a micro Lexus for certain markets, like something that's tiny, like a 2-seater. So we'll see. I don't think that would ever make it to America. I mean, we saw that Scion. What was it? An IA or IQ? Was it an IQ or something? That was just a 2-seater. It was like a smart car, but it was a Toyota. It was a Scion. Didn't sell very well, obviously. So if you guys had to pick your favorite Lexus to drive for the rest of your life, including any situations that might require a family at certain point in time, what would it be? What would be your Lexus? When do you think the SUV craze will end? What do you think will be the next craze? The SUV craze is a last push. It's the last push for. It'll probably happen for another 5 years. So that's an incredible question. I'll try to get more into it. Okay, so Gamersworks says that the new RX would be his Lexus without a shadow of a doubt. Yeah, I mean can't go wrong. The 2020 is going to be amazing. SUV craze will probably end in 5 years. Gas prices will go up. But also there's going to be a huge increase in electric vehicles. And we'll start seeing them more and more as smaller vehicles. They will eventually take over larger ones, like you see the Rivian truck, by the way. But the infrastructure needs to be there for electric vehicles to really break through here in America. Now, it's already happened in Europe, but in America, the SUV craze has to go down eventually by increases in gas prices, like it happened in the 2000s. You'll probably see a resurgence of hatchbacks and wagons when gas prices do go up. If people need the utility, Subaru's in a good place for the gas price cataclysm that will eventually happen. At least I think. I can't predict the future, but this is my feeling. And then, of course, you know, if the gas prices don't skyrocket in the future, which they always do, right? It's an ebb and flow. If they don't, it's because electric vehicles are becoming so prominent. And so the demand on gas goes down, then the price of gas will go down. So we're really in a fun part of automobile history right now. We really have no idea what's going to happen in the next 5 to 10 years. It's going to be really exciting. Gamer's Work, I kind of liked the car, but I just couldn't handle the grill and mouse. Lunatic says the LX. Yeah, I'm with you on the LX. If I had to pick one Lexus, it'd probably be the LX. Freaking awesome. Beast mode. I could stuff so many people in there. So many dead bodies. Just kidding. Totally just kidding. Does anyone recognize the vehicle I'm in right now? Anyone? This M3. Oh my gosh. This is an M3. This is from like Need for Speed Most Wanted 2005, which is one of the best racing games ever made. Amazing game. Oh shoot, I wonder if it's even on PC. If it's on PC, I might try playing and streaming it. Like, that game is insane how fun it is. A large part of it is like running from the cops and like taking out tons of cops. It's such a fun game. And no racing game or car game has been able to replicate it. Close. Yeah, M4 was close. It's an M3. And this graphics pack that I have on it is from Need for Speed Most Wanted, and it's one of my favorite racing games. And this was the best car in the game, one of the best cars. At the time, this thing was just looked so cool. It still does. So this is a big nostalgia car for me. Some of you guys are like, oh my gosh, BMW? You can only drive Lexus. No, I like all cars, guys. I like all cars. BMW is not the best daily driver in my opinion. It's perfect for a game like this because they are performance machines. A Lexus is all about comfort, refinement, longevity, durability, low cost of ownership, practicality. I could go on. BMW is about performance. But yeah, I love all cars. I love all cars. I think they're amazing. I'm also a huge motorcycle guy. I don't own one currently. I used to. I love riding motorcycles. I learned to ride on a dirt bike in the mountains of Thailand. As crazy as that sounds, that's how I learned how to ride a motorcycle, in Thailand in the mountains. And I was instantly hooked. So I'm a huge motorbike. Anything that has a motor in it, it's pretty exciting. Even airplanes. I love fighter jets. Oh, I just totally destroyed that. I grew up playing fighter jet games. I love the idea of fighter jets. Super cool. It's crazy that they are super efficient killing machines. That's not the coolest thing, but they are cool. Especially the F-22 is my favorite ever since I was a kid. I can't even race right now. I'm talking too much, so I will focus on you guys. Is dam considered a bad word in the West? Well, there's like the Hoover Dam, right? Gosh, look how pretty this game is. Let's go into photo mode real quick. Yeah, dam is still considered a bad word. Even the houses look good in this game. Oof. Oof, look at that. Look at that. Look at that picture, guys. How sick is that? That's awesome. Is damn considered a bad word in the West? Yeah. Gamers work. Did you confirm if are you in the US? Are you in Abu Dhabi still? Like I don't know if you ever confirmed that. Another IS estate. Lunatic. What? I don't know what you're talking about. What are you talking about? IS estate. Gosh, look at that picture. Holy smokes. Here's another picture. I posted this picture to advertise for my live stream this past Sunday. But I don't even know where to find these pictures. It saves it to my computer, but I don't know where it goes. Wow, that is super cool. So you must have heard about the accident on Pikes Peak. No, what was there a race on Pikes Peak, or did like the cable car fall off, or like what happened? No, I didn't hear about it. You're still in Abu Dhabi. That's crazy. Well, thanks for tuning. What the heck? Gamers work. Excuse me, my voice is starting to go already. What the heck? What time is it in Abu Dhabi? And what do you do for work that allows you to watch my stream? If it was 6, so it's probably 7 something in Iran right now when I looked it up. So it's probably around 8 o'clock where you're at in Abu Dhabi. 8 o'clock. What are you doing watching my stream? You must have got up super early if you're still in Abu Dhabi. Any updates on the LCF? Javier, what's up, dude? Javier, thanks for coming in. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining the stream here. I'm finishing up probably pretty soon. I'll probably be done by 11. Any updates on the LCF or the new IS? LCF, no. New IS, no. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Like, if I do have news, like I instantly will make a video on it. I can tell you what I think about those cars, that sort of thing, but like news or updates, I don't. It's summer. It's summer and I'm a med student. I haven't slept. Sweet. The world can use more doctors, that's for sure. There's no shortage of sick people. It's a good profession to get into. Now, where do you want to be a doctor at? If you're a med student, where's your ideal to be a doctor? And gamers work, like, do you have your own channel? Like, what does gamers work mean? Do you have your own channel where you talk about games or something?
I just heard a rumor about a car abandoned in a barn not far from here, but I'm up to my elbows in a Subaru right now. Do us a favor and go and have a look.
Guys, what does this stream look like for you? I don't know what kind of quality. Is it blurry? Do you have good is it good refresh rate? Like, these are things I can't check out real time. I have no idea what it looks like to you. Is it like high quality? Does it, I mean, tell me. Ooh, I want to race this car. What does it look like to you? Does it look pretty good? Is my mic syncing with my video?
Turn right. 200 yards. Turn right. Turn right.
This is my cousin's account. It's not mine. What? What? I'm gonna be so confused if your cousin logs. Does your cousin follow me? So confused. Gamers work. Do you like? I'm so confused. So on your cousin's YouTube account, why don't you have your own? What the hell did I just run into? Like what? How do I feel about the new Supra? I don't like it. It does nothing. The new Supra does absolutely nothing for me. Nothing. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. It gets me 0% excited. That's how I feel. Oh shoot. That's how I feel about the new Supra. Like, to be honest, I would rather have a Z4. I would rather have a Z4 than a Supra, because I know the Z4 is a Z4. The Supra is trying to be something like, yeah. I'm not gonna get into the Supra. Not impressed. So there you go. I don't like the new Supra. I want a Japanese fully. I have a video on this. Like, I have a video on the new Supra versus the RCF, and I talk a lot about it. So if you want, whoa, what's going on? That's weird. Let's see here. What else? So my graphics card has not the best cooling solution, and my frame rate for some reason became unlocked. That means my graphics card's working really hard, and it gets really loud because the fan spins up to cool it down. So I just had to adjust that. Anyways, lunatic Carlos Ducati password right in Ducati Street Fighter product. What? Okay, we gotta look this up. So we're gonna get out of Socotra. We're gonna go to Pikes Peak Ducati death. We're gonna look this up, guys. So this dude died on a motorcycle? Like, I love motorcycles. What in the world? What happened? Carlin Dunn had qualified the pre-production bike on pole. He was a favorite to win the two-wheeled competition. Was looking, set a good. Let's watch this real quick. How freaking eerie! That was right before he died. Oh my gosh. What the fudge? What in the world? He didn't make it top, crashing in the final of 4 sectors at the very top. Very fast flowing corners gave way to big switchbacks as you get above the tree line. Tricky corners, absolutely zero margin for error. He had run faster than ever seen before on a motorcycle in the first, second, and third sectors. Spectating at the bottom of the mountain, I'd waited for this fourth sector time to appear, and it never came. Oh my gosh. How eerie. Oh my god. I don't even want to look into this more. That's just so sad. I'm going to close out of this. That is freaking heartbreaking. Holy crap. Holy smokes. I mean, we life is so fragile. This guy's breaking records in his first, second, and third sector, and he's just tearing ass through Pikes Peak on his way to set a record for a motorcycle. And he flies off the mountain. He makes one mistake, and he's off the side of the mountain and instantly dies. That is absolutely crazy. It's so sad. Holy shnikes. Okay, so your cousin has an LX. You have an NX. Cool. He was the one that told me about you. Well, thanks for joining the channel. You should be a part of the Lexurious fleet. Make your own account. That'd be awesome. It's a BMW in my books. What's a BMW? Oh yeah, the Supra. Biggest letdown in Japanese sports car history. Can't refute that. How did you know that BMW sent 5 engines to Toyota and 4 of them? Yep, well that doesn't surprise me. Okay, the video quality is good. That's awesome. Awesome. Rest in peace, Carlos. Yeah, man, that's freaking nuts, man. Have any of you rode motorbikes? Any of you like motorcycles? Have you ever ridden motorcycles? He died doing what he loved. I live right by a freeway. I live in apartments. I live right by a freeway. I hear motorcycles all the time. I just heard one go by. Rest in peace, Carlin. Cheers to you, man. God bless you. Holy smokes. Yeah, like, there's not that... The percentage of people that drive motorcycles in America is very small. Extraordinarily small. And just about all of them know someone who's died in a motorcycle accident. It's crazy. I rode for about 6 months and my motorcycle broke and I started having Kens that I haven't rode since. Doesn't mean I don't want to get back on a bike. Love to get back on a bike. Probably not here in Nebraska. The roads suck. Here in Nebraska. They're so bad. There's only like a few roads. You can only ride on like highways. You can't even ride in the city here. That's how bad the streets are. You gotta ride on the highways, the freeways, the interstates. I mean, the country here is beautiful if you get outside of town, and that's what motorcycling is. You know, what people love in motorcycling is getting out into nature and freedom. You can do that in Nebraska, but like riding around in town is just going to be brutal. Okay. Gotta go sleep? How do you gotta go sleep? It's like 8 a.m. there. See you in the next stream. That it's gonna be Sunday. See you next stream on Sunday. Well, should I keep racing, guys? You know what would be cool? This is a multiplayer game. If any of you have a PC, you like racing, I'd be happy to play with you guys. It's 11:45. Yeah, so you're on the East Coast. Yeah, I know you're on the East Coast. Zach, aren't you in Connecticut? Connecticut or something? I know nothing about Connecticut. Lunatic has a monster. Yeah. Awesome bikes.
It's safe to do so.
Ooh, I like this Viper. Now, what does the monster have in it? Is it like 800 cc's or something?
In 400 yards.
Zach's in Kentucky? My bad, dude. One of my followers is definitely in Connecticut. Zach is in Kentucky.
Turn left.
So where at in Kentucky? Way out in the country? Not to be creepy or anything, but like what's your next? I love geography, so what's like the next closest city to you? Way on the I've been to Kentucky. I've driven through it. It's beautiful in the mountains there. The Smoky Mountains, I think is what, or the Blue Mountains? Smoky Mountains, Blue Mountains, you tell me. I'm not from there, but I've driven through a couple times.
Turn around.
I don't know why there's music playing here. Because if music plays on my stream, it's instantly like copyright infringed. So I don't know why there's music playing. Oh. Whatever. Thanks, guys. Thanks. There's about 6 of you watching. I don't know. I know Zach's still here. Maybe Lunatic might still be here. So thanks, guys, for joining the stream. If you're still in the stream, say hello. Thanks again for joining. Thanks for being a part of the Luxurious fleet.
400 yards.
I did not plan on streaming tonight. It's just like, well, I'm playing the game. Might as well have you guys join along. Louisville's like 45 minutes, yeah. Or should I say Louisville? Louisville. It's probably how you say it, Louisville.
In 400 yards.
Not Louisville or Louisville. I don't know how far I am off of this time, but... It looks pretty good, says Shintaro. What looks pretty good? I don't know what you're talking about. What looks pretty good to you, Shintaro? Shintaro, are you here in the States? Are you across the country or across the world? Where are you? Zach says I always try to be here when I can. Thanks, man. Appreciate the support. What do you do? What do you do for life? Are you a student? Do you go to work? What do you do? Oh, you have the smaller Ducati Monster. 640 got an 04. That's cool, man. Is it pretty reliable for you? I mean, I've heard mixed things on Ducatis. Like, is it, do you have to take it to the shop much, sort of thing?
Turn left.
Zach. Oh, so Zach flips cars and he's a mechanic. Cool, man. Thanks for I'm sure there's lots of things that you can add to the channel in terms of, like, I don't know, mechanical things. I don't know. I'm definitely not a mechanic, so.
In 400 yards, bear left.
How in the world is that possible? How is that possible? Do I have to do I have to go cross country on this one? Like, I'm so far behind this this time to beat. You own a Lexus because you don't have to work on your own cars. Yeah, that makes sense. A lot of mechanics own Lexus or Toyotas.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left.
I used to have a racing wheel for my Xbox back in the day, but I got rid of my Xbox. I fell upon hard times. I got rid of all my games, all my consoles.
In 400 yards,
I don't get this. How am I so far behind? I'm not even close. I'm not even close. I'm like several miles away from completing that challenge. I don't know if that's like a glitch or something. Where's the RCF track edition in that game? There is no such. I wish it was in there. This game's old. Forza Horizon 3 probably came out 3 years ago. That's old for video game standards. Horizon 3 release. Yeah, 2016. Yeah, 3 years ago. It came out 3 years ago. I was right. There's RCF Track Edition did not exist 3 years ago. It barely exists now. Still got about 6 or 7 of you in here. I'll probably stream till 11 and call it a day. I got some big things tomorrow. I got a meeting tomorrow morning with the boss. Talking about how I can help out social media sort of thing. And then I gotta try to sell some cars tomorrow. And then I have 4th of July off. I'm really excited for 4th of July. My sister's having a housewarming party at her new house outside of Omaha. It's gonna be amazing. See lots of family. There's gonna be tons of people there. My kids will be able to play around and outside and sprinklers, that sort of thing. You guys have me for 8 more minutes, so get your questions out now. Otherwise, I'll see you guys on Sunday. Oh, brutal. I hope they let you review cars again. Yeah, I'm going to talk to them about that tomorrow morning. you could bring them a lot of business. Yeah, well, that's the hope, you know. People love it's true. People do like my videos. Not everyone, you know. I don't have the highest like ratio. There's a lot of other car reviewers that have a lot more likes to dislikes. But I do have I do have a good following of people that like my videos. So I love reviewing cars. It's something that I miss doing immensely. I miss reviewing cars quite a bit. And if it's something I can do to help promote the dealership, because in the past I did it kind of incognito, which wasn't, I'm not gonna say it wasn't smart of me. It just wasn't the right thing to do in terms of like ethically. That's another discussion altogether. But like this time around, if I'm to review cars, like I'll just like Brock Frady did, as he did the How to Car Guy channel that's extremely successful, is that, you know, he very explicitly advertised for his dealership, which I never did in the past. It was always like, this is a car, this is who I am, I'm going to review it. So in the future, it's going to be very explicit. Lexus of Omaha, this is a car. If you guys are interested, please check out Lexus of Omaha. We deliver across the country. Please call us if you're interested. That sort of thing, you know? So, Maggie McCann, what? Rob G, what's up, Rob G? Joining the stream late. I want an Xbox One from work. Do you even use it? I mean, it's good for streaming. How's baby? Oh, my baby. My baby. I thought you were talking to someone else on the chat. Baby Maggie's great, man. Thank you for asking. Crazy that you guys remember. Holy smokes. Yeah, baby Maggie's great. She's sleeping on her swing right now. She's going to be 4 months old on the 17th. She's growing. She's cute. She's so mellow compared to her other two girls. Like, she is so easy in comparison. But baby Maggie's great. If you lived in Kentucky, you could review my wholesale lot of cars for free. Well, thanks, Zach. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I'd love to review your cars. That'd be cool. You know, if I ever get to do this YouTube thing full time, it's not out of the equation. If I ever get to do it, I'll be visiting viewers, visiting you guys, your cars, featuring you on the channel, talking about your specific car. Maybe it's your daily, maybe it's your collector, or maybe it's your lot in your case, Zach. Like, that would be awesome. Super awesome. 4 minutes left. I would like another drink. I don't know. I might hang out with you guys for a while. It's just a lot of fun. Thumbs up for baby Maggie. Yeah, she's a cutie pie, man. Let me see if I can pull up a picture. Not to be creepy or anything, because I know there's a lot of creepers out there. Let's see here. I might got an email from. Yeah. Yes, pictures. It's not the best picture of her, but it's kind of funny. It's upside down. But yeah, that was baby Maggie earlier today at school. So she is smart, bright, and cute. But yeah, thanks for the pro Maggie comments. Yeah, she's a cutie pie. Oh, I miss her already. She's been sleeping. She's awesome. She's pretty much sleeps through the night. Like, what more can you ask from a baby? So, Jack and Coke, make it a double, says Rob. Well, Rob, I don't remember if you were here on Sunday. You may have been. I had that Japanese gin, and it's by far the best gin I've ever had. So smooth. You don't need a whole lot to mix with it. And I'm just mixing carbonated flavored water with it, and it is delicious. But I might get another one. You revitalized the stream a little bit. So I might get another drink. I'll probably insert a quick little ad ski here. Feel free to donate to the channel. Like I said, I'm upgrading everything around here. I converted my dining room to a studio for you guys. I live in an apartment. I don't have a lot of extra space. This made the most sense. So it is for you guys. Donating to the channel will just enhance my ability to produce content for you. That's all I'm going to say. I'll insert ad and get a drink. Oh, I got 4 people left. 4 people. That's it. Out of 5,000 subscribers, 4 people watching. That's okay. I'd be happy with 1. I'd be happy with 1 person watching. Holy smokes, it's 11 o'clock. I'll be up probably at 5:30, 6, depending on when my kiddos get up. I have an awesome wife, so she'll help me out in the how about this? I'll do my best to help her out in the morning at this point. So let's play some games. Oh, only 4 of you guys left. Holy smokes. Rob G, what's up? What do you do for work, Rob? I see you on the channel a lot. Lunatic, hope all goes well in your meeting tomorrow. Can't wait to see you, what you'll be reviewing for Lexus of Omaha. Yeah, man. Like, me too. So what I'll talk about tomorrow, or at least I'll ask tomorrow, is, hey, I have great ability to promote for Lexus of Omaha. I'm already doing it through other social media outlets. You've seen my abilities to create and edit videos. I can do it. This time I'll explicitly be advertising for Lexus of Omaha, and putting an honest but a fair and lighthearted and a solid review on the vehicles that we offer. So I want to do it on our new vehicles, such as the RX refresh. So that's going to have a few different variants that I could refresh the hybrid, review the refreshed hybrid, review the refreshed RX, review the refreshed L. Like, there's about 4 different RXs I could do a review on. So that's exciting. And then, of course, the GX is coming out. And there's probably about 2 different GXs that I could do a review on with their refresh. So I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I'll keep you guys in the loop. I know you're excited to see potentially more reviews on the channel on Lexus vehicles. That's how my channel started. That's what I honestly enjoy doing, arguably the most. I mean, streaming's cool. I just don't have that big of a following on streaming right now. If I had 1,000 people on the stream, like, I'd just do this full time. It'd be freaking awesome. Just play racing games, talk to you about Lexus. That'd be cool. But like, that's not going to happen in the near future. So Zach, I've got to go to the dentist early tomorrow morning, so I guess I'm going to go to bed. Hate to leave, but I'll check back Sunday night. Hey, Zach, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. You were here pretty much the whole time. Yeah, I'll let you know how the meeting goes. I'll talk to you on Sunday about it. Make sure to ask me because I'll forget. So ask me about it on Sunday. Thanks for watching tonight, man. Got 5 people in here. Zach left and I went up a viewer. What's going on? Whoever joined the channel, thank you for joining. Thank you for watching me so late into the night. I said I'd be done by 11, but Bob convinced me. Bob, I hope you're still here, Bob. That'd be a crazy move if you're not, because Bob's like, you know, I just joined. I was about ready to close down. Bob's like, oh hey, I'm here. Get another drink. So I got another drink. I'm here to hang out with you guys. So
400 yards. Turn left. Turn left.
Alright guys, don't let the chat die. I got a solid 15 minutes worth of drink left, so don't let the chat die. There's 3 of you left. Who's still watching? Who's still in here? I bet Rob is still in here. If he's not, he just trolled me hard. He came in for like 1 minute, told me to get another drink, and then just busted out. So who's still watching? That's the question. Ooh. That's the question. That is the ultimate question. I got 5. Wait, I went down to 3. I went to 5 and I'm back down to 3. You tell me who's in here. I want to interact with you guys. Like, playing games is not nearly as fun as talking to you. Three people. It's getting late. That makes sense. So that makes total sense. So there's some downloadable content for this game. You got this Blizzard Mountain, then you have this Hot Wheels pack, which I wouldn't like. Okay, so here's the thing. This game has Lexus vehicles in it, which is great. Awesome for the channel, but at the same time it's not that many, and there's a new game out. There's a new version of this. It's called Forza Horizon 4, and if I'm gonna put money into this game, I might as well just buy the new one, right? Like, that makes way more sense. Way more sense. Where am I at? But one of the biggest reasons I like this game so much, 1, it has Lexus, 2, it's in Australia, and I've been to the real world places that this game portrays. I've been to the Gold Coast, I've been to Byron Bay, I've been to the countryside. Like, it's absolutely awesome. Like, oh, look how awesome these Gold Coast buildings look. Oof. Look at that. Oh man. I love being a PC gamer. Graphics on PC are arguably the best. Consoles are getting better, it seems, but man, PC gaming's still the best. Lunatic, the GX with off-road package. Yeah, I love to review that new GX with the off-road package. How freaking cool would that be? Freaking super cool. Oh, don't get me excited, Lunatic. I don't want to get that excited. Lunatic, remind me, what do you do for work? I think you told me. I don't remember. What do you do, man? What allows you to stay up to 11:09 on a Tuesday night? Oh man, I'm gonna restart this race. So my old headphones broke. That's why I'm wearing these ear pods. I don't know if you see these. I found these in the case of my wife's phone. She has an iPhone. They're great headphones, but the cord is so short on them. And I like over-the-ear headphones. So I ordered a pair of headphones. They'll be here on Friday because Thursday's a holiday. They're not going to ship on 4th of July. So they'll be coming on Friday. But anyways, I don't know where I was going with that, to be honest. But these headphones are getting replaced with over-the-ear wireless headphones. I'm super excited about. Gosh, I got three of you. As long as I got a couple. Lexus SC. What about the SC? Lunatic. I don't know. Lexus SC, there's the SC 430, SC 300, SC 400. What are you talking about, dude? Do you have a Lexus SC? Oh, this car is very, very difficult. There's three of you guys out there. What are you guys doing? What are you doing tonight? What are you doing tomorrow? Are you guys on vacation? Is that why you're watching right now? Are you just night birds? Are you night owls? Is that why you're watching? Gosh, I cannot play this game and check the chat. That is a fact. Yeah. Are you guys watching on your phones? Are you watching, like, there's only 3 of you, so are you guys on your phones? Are you on your computer or your laptop? How are you watching this? Cable Tech, Lunatic, you did tell me that. For 10-hour days, 410s. Okay, let me just think about this. Off 3 days, 410s. That's not bad at all. 410, that is not bad at all. To work 410s, that's like nurses' hours. Actually, nurses, they work 312s or 412s. You might have it better than nurses. Four tens? That is not bad. Oh, my game just crashed. That's okay. And then my headphones. My headphones came out. That's okay. I don't even need headphones because you guys aren't talking back. Talking to chat, I don't need headphones for that. It's okay. Cable tech. Dude. You want me to drive the 300? Yeah. All right. I'll drive it. One of my last races will be me driving the SC 300. You know. God, this stream has gone on for 3 hours. 3 hours. I think Lunatic has been here since the beginning. That's ridiculous. To think that I'm worth 3 hours of somebody else's time is pretty mind-blowing. That's mind-blowing. Thanks, Lunatic. Thank you so much. You know, Rob G comes in here. He says, Jack and Coke, make it a double. And I haven't heard from him since. That troll. He's like, oh, I'm gonna go hard with you, stay up with you all night. And then he just disappears. Straight up disappears. Phone. Old Lexus in your game. Phone? Phone. What? What are you... Lunatic. Are you being a lunatic right now? What do you mean phone? Well, while the game is loading, I'll insert an ad. Shamelessly insert an ad. I can still talk to you, I think. I don't know. Excuse me. All right. My car's Lunatic wants me to get into the SC300. I'll get into it. You know what? I got one more viewer. I have 4 viewers right now. Thank you for joining the stream, whoever just joined. I need to plug this back in because I ripped out, which I ripped out my headphones, which is a big reason why I'm getting wireless headphones probably in the next few days, probably Friday, since they're off. The shipping companies are off Thursday. Amazon Prime does not work on Thursday, so I'll get my wireless headphones on Thursday. In the meantime, these iPhone earbuds, whatever you call them, is going to do the job. So let me plug these in and we'll race the SC300 around a little bit. Okay. Lunatic, props to you, sir. Love Toyota and Lexus. You asked how we were watching. Oh, yeah, that's right. There's a huge delay. Yeah, you're watching by phone. Don't forget about the delay. Yeah, the delay is ridiculous. I have no idea what it is. When I'm looking here on my computer, it's about a 30-second delay. Now, that's on my computer. You across the country, the world, I have no idea what that delay is going to be. Just got a crazy weather update. Flood advisories, awesome. Cool. Flood advisories are always a great thing to be updated on. Let's see here. They build Tundras here. Hank, what do you mean? What do you mean they built Tundras here? I'm so confused. Tundras where? In Kentucky?
Hey, brah. A lot of people are talking about this driver. I think they'd be perfect for your lineup. I got a text that said they're somewhere in this area.
Welcome back, brah. You were part.
They build Tundras here. Tundras are awesome. Freaking awesome. If I ever own a pickup, it'll be either an old Tacoma, like a 2000 with a 5-speed transmission, or it'll be a newer Tundra.
Championship. Would you like
Brian, what the frick? Brian, what's up, man? Brian Rojas. Hello, my friend's parents are getting him a new... My friend's parents are getting him a new car. He suggests of getting a Lexus IS 250. You think it's a good car for him having 2 years? Yeah. If it was his first car, that's one thing. He has 2 years under his belt. He can drive a 2014 IS 250. IS 250s are slow. It'd be one thing if they're like, yeah, we're going to buy you an IS 350 or an ISF. Like, those cars are pretty quick. IS 250 is, there's no danger in there. And in fact, the IS is a very safe car. So, there you go. Your friend's parents should get him a Lexus IS 250. Especially if it's all-wheel drive, even safer, even easier for him to drive. ...2014, yeah, gosh, he has 2 years, so 2 years driving experience, he's probably like 17 or 18. What the frick? See the person I'm trying to race here? Pillow liquor? See who am I trying to challenge in this weird car? Is this chick? Chick wants to take me down? Alright. Oh, she already lost. She already lost the race. San Antonio? Always wanted to go to San Antonio. You know, I've been to Dallas, I don't know how many times. Fort Worth, Arlington. I've been there so many times. Never been to Houston, never been to San Antonio. Never been to Lubbock. Like, really the only places I've only been to Dallas several times. So, San Antonio, that's awesome, man. Frick, I heard the Riverwalk. Is a Riverwalk as good as it sounds? That's the question. Is a Riverwalk as good as it's amped up to be? Oh, I've never been to Austin either. You know? Brian Rojas, you know, I hope I answer your question. Like, yeah, get your friend a Lexus IS 250 2014. It might even be certified. So 2 years driving experience. This is all you have to do. That's all you have to do. If you're trying to convince your friend's parents to buy him a Lexus, all you have to do is say, "Hey, Lexus is the safest vehicle. It's the safest vehicle for your son to be in." That's all you got to tell them, and they'll buy it for him. Done deal. An IS is like a little tank. It's like a little pocket tank. Those things are freaking... You get an IS, like, it feels like you're behind 6 feet of concrete. No joke. Lunatic, I hope you're happy with me racing in the IS 300. Freaking awesome car. We never see any of them. We just had a big Lexus fan join our dealership. Okay, we're gonna cancel. He owns an SC 400. It's not the best condition, but he loves the car, and he's in our detail department. He absolutely is a big Lexus fan, and I met with him about a year ago, and I told him, like, hey, the best way, you know, to get into the dealership is to start, you know, in the detail department, getting cars ready for delivery, that sort of thing, and he eventually did it. So props to him. Like we have the best, like, detail department a dealership could ask for. Like, it's absolutely incredible what they do for us. The job they do, like, they make 10-year-old cars look like showroom ready. Like, that's how good they are. You know, for deal, like, it's one thing if it's a private like one person detail or a 5-person detail company, but like, no, we have a huge detail shop, and they do an amazing job, and a part of that is due to our detail and reconditioning guy. Like, he's amazing. So do you recommend any websites to search for the type of car for a good price? I don't. There's so many out there, Brian. You have Car Gurus, you have Carvana, you have... I mean, the list goes on. There's so many. And it depends on how you plan on paying for the car, you know? If you plan on paying cash, like, Craigslist is not a bad way to go. Facebook Marketplace is not a bad way to go. But check your local area, man. If you plan on getting a new car that's in really good shape, no questions asked, get it through a dealer. You might pay a little bit more, but you don't have to worry about anything. So, yep. Riverwalk, it's cool, it's nice. Yes, sir. Okay, cool. So, like, I mean, Omaha doesn't have a whole lot, but we have a it's called the Old Market, and it's nothing but brick street. It's an old downtown area with brick streets and like a bunch of restaurants and shops, tattoo places. Like, it's amazing. It's really cool, but it's really small. So Riverwalk kind of reminds me of that, but just on a river down in San Antonio. But yeah, I would love to go to San Antonio. It's a long drive. Hold on, before I start this race, let's see how far San Antonio is from Nebraska. My guess is like a 13-hour drive. Let's look up. All right, let's see here. Let's do this. San Antonio. Where's that river at? Like, let's look. Where is the river that goes to your town? Like, is it this thing? Is it this small river right here? San Antonio River? Like, that's it looks like a tiny river. Holy cow. I guess that's what it is, right? It's got to be. Yeah, it's gotta be. It's gotta be, right? So we're gonna. Is there directions? Okay. Wow, it's cooler in San Antonio. Well, it's the same temperature in San Antonio as it is here in Omaha. How far? I said 13 hours. I just pulled out my headphones. That's why I need to get wireless headphones. I said 13 hours. I was, it's not 100% accurate. It's about 14 hours, but I was close. Boom. That's super cool. Well, super cool that I was right, I had a girlfriend that had, she was from Oklahoma City. I traveled there. I have family in Kansas City here. But I don't know anyone currently in Dallas. I went to Dallas several times in my life. I had family there at one point. And then I also had a reason to go there for Big 12 championships. So when Nebraska was in the Big 12, I would go to Jerry World, wherever Arlington is, somewhere around here out west, I believe. Internet's really slow. Yeah, here's Arlington. So I know Jerry World is in here somewhere. But let's get back to the game. AT&T Stadium, that's got to be it. Yep, that's where I was 2 years in a row. Went down there. So let's pull up the old game. Check out the chat for a quick second. Do you recommend any websites? No, we talked about the river, but it is hot. Yeah. Auto temperature use for what? Auto Tempest. Yeah, Auto Tempest I heard is good as too. Auto Tempest is supposed to be pretty good. All right. Let's restart this event. This will be my last event, then I'm going to go to bed. There's probably a few of you crazies out there that would watch me until I stop streaming. So I'm just gonna play. Funny thing is, you guys can actually hear the game right now, and I can't because I pulled my headphones out of the computer. So this Jeep is in my way. This is a Land Rover. Get out of my way. Land Rover. Checkpoint miss. I gotta restart again. Lucky for you 3 people still left in the stream, I gotta restart this again. San Antonio River is the river that goes through. Now looking at pictures, now it makes sense that the river is pretty small. It's a pretty small river. And it's a pretty arid area, so it makes sense that the river is not that big since it's pretty dry. Well, I'm doing a hell of a lot better this time around than the last try I had. Who's left in the stream? I know we got Lunatic left in the stream. Who's left? It says I have 3 people left. Who's left watching on a Tuesday night? Four people. So someone joined us. 5 people. What is going on? We got some night. Oh, I just ran it straight into that truck. We got some night owls in here right now. Checkpoint missed. I gotta restart again. Keep looking at the chat, looking at who's watching. Thanks guys for joining on a Tuesday night. You know, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you do for work that allows you to watch this late on Tuesday night. I don't know if you have a family. I do. It's a tiny smidgen irresponsible for me to watch on a Tuesday night because this is kind of like work for me. I do have to go into work tomorrow, and I will shamelessly add in a ad break. I don't know what that does to you guys. I'm so new to this. No idea what there's just a little button that says insert ad. Don't know what it does. I'll click it, and I'll see you guys on the other side. I don't know what it does. It says ad insert. I don't know if that means for the live stream or if that means like on the replay, on the playback portion of it. I don't know. I have no idea. Hussein? I'm from Canada. Dude, saying I'm from Canada is like saying I'm from Russia. Like, the country is so enormous. I have no idea where you're from. Hussein, where at in Canada are you from? 5 now? 5 now what? What did I say? I don't know what I said. 5 now. Oh, 5 people watching, yeah. Jesse Fernandez. Wait a second. Jesse Fernandez. Do I know you? Do I know you, Jesse? I'm going to look you up. I feel like I know you. Personally, not online. I'm going to look you up. Feel like I know you. Did I personal train you at some point, Jesse? What the heck? Let me see. Let me see if I can find you. I don't know if I can find you. There's so many Jesse Fernandez's on here. Oh no. I know I trained a Jesse a while ago. And he made I don't think you were Fernandez. Let me see. I'm gonna check my phone. I have 8 people watching. What the heck, guys? Like, I'm trying to go to bed here. So let me check real quick on my contacts. Oh no, it wasn't Jesse Fernandez, so that's for sure. All right, Jesse Fernandez, thanks for watching. Hussein, am I saying that right? What's my favorite Lexus? Well, that's hard to answer. I like them all. If I had to have one, since I have a family, I'd probably choose the LX. Look up the downtown Riverwalk. I probably will. Edmonton, Canada. All right, guys. Geography lesson. Edmonton, Canada. We're looking it up together. Edmonton is in the province of what? Alberta? Okay. Wow. Holy cow. God bless you. That is pretty damn far north. Holy smokes. I think, I've looked up Edmonton before. You know why? You know why I know a little bit about Edmonton? It's because their Lexus dealership is always, they have like a very active YouTube account. They're always posting videos on their YouTube. That's crazy. Well, thanks for tuning in from frickin' Edmonton, Canada. That's awesome. Wait, Jesse's from Ontario? He's from Toronto? How about them Raptors, bro? Did you go down to Jurassic Park, Jesse? Did you go down to Jurassic Park and celebrate with the Raptors fans? That is nuts. Absolutely nuts. Holy crap. I mean, Toronto's somewhere in here. There it is. There's Toronto. Toronto's where my mouse is. I don't know if you guys can see that. Toronto's right here. That's how ridiculously big Canada is. Now, I know it doesn't translate to a 2D map very well, but that's roughly the size of Canada right here. Edmonton, Toronto is like New York to Denver. That's a really, really far distance. So, wow. That's crazy. Edmonton. Well, I mean, let's go back to Edmonton. This is crazy. How many people live in Edmonton? Anyone know? Does anyone know? I'm going to look it up. Edmonton population. You got about 1 million people there, so it's smaller than Omaha. That's how crazy. That's how crazy it is. Like, Edmonton is fairly well known here in the States. No one knows about Omaha here in the United States. Like, very few people. Omaha has over 1 million people. It's funny because we have an interstate system that surrounds the city as well. It's crazy. This is where I work. If it pops up. Internet's pretty slow right now. University of Nebraska, Omaha right here. That's where I went to college. If you go west just a little bit. Lexus of Omaha is right here. That's where I work. If you didn't know, most of you know. But Edmonton, what the hell? How cold does it get in the winter? Like, Toronto's going to be the same. Toronto's got to be the same temperature here as it is in Omaha in the winter time. It's got to be real close. Summertime, I guarantee it gets way hotter here in Omaha. Edmonton, what the heck? Like, North Dakota is cold as F. South Dakota gets really cold. Nebraska gets pretty damn cold. Kansas gets cold. Oklahoma gets mild. Texas is warm all the time. So, what is it like to live in Edmonton? I don't know. I'm going to pull up the game again. Pull up the stream. I got 6 people still watching. Edmonton, what the hell? $1 million Edmonton. Freezing, like door frozen shut. Yeah, I know what that's like. You guys just get it more often. Yep. Gosh, I was supposed to be done streaming at 11:30. My headphones fell out of my computer. I ripped them out. That's why I got to get it. My wireless headphone won't be here on Monday. But let's do a little bit of racing. That's maybe why you guys came. I know a lot of it is just be in the presence of a Lexus community, which we definitely are. Oh my gosh, what the heck is going on? There are not that many Lexus online communities out there, to be honest. The biggest one would probably be Lexus Enthusiast, which I need to create an account there and start, like, you know, getting in good with those guys. Like, I love the moderators there and the owners of the channel. Like, they put out so much good information that I feature here on the channel. I'm so grateful for them. But I need to be a little bit more intimate with their channel, create an account, and comment on their posts, sort of thing. Minus 35. It gets minus 28. It can get minus 28 here or 29 here in Nebraska. But you know, how hot does it get there? That's the question. How hot? How hot does it get there? That's something you can't compete with. We can get pretty close in frigid temperatures here in Nebraska, but there's no way you can come close to our sweltering heat. Nebraska has one of the biggest in the world temperatures, from ultimate cold to ultimate hot. Oh, I just missed that. Wow. I think I'm gonna quit. I got 6 of you in here. 5 of you now. That's okay. I think we're gonna finish off talking to you guys. Finish it off. If you guys have any last questions, let me know. It's gonna be 40 degrees in Toronto this week. What's 40? I gotta look that up. It's 105 Fahrenheit. Yeah, that's pretty hot. I mean, it can get hotter here in Nebraska, but it's extraordinarily rare. Minus 35 to plus 35. What's 35C? Good thing Google exists, right? It's 95. Yeah, that's pretty hot, man. Nebraska, it can get like minus 20 Fahrenheit, so that'd be like minus 29 Celsius. All the way up to like 100. It doesn't regularly, but it can get up to 110 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 43 plus Celsius. Minus 29 to plus 43. It can. Doesn't regularly on either end, but it can. Well, guys, I think it's time. I've stayed up way longer than I wanted to. I thank you guys for watching throughout the stream. Please like the video, donate if you have the means to. Don't put yourself out of any grocery expenses, that sort of thing. But I'm happy to bring you guys some entertainment, a little bit of Lexus news here and there, and I'll see you guys on Sunday, which will be my next stream, Sunday night, 8 o'clock, at least Central Time here in the United States. What do you prefer, an IS, RC, or GS? What? That's a very broad question. Depends on the situation. How about that? Depends on the situation. Well, I will. How about GSF? I'll pick a GSF over the rest. I'll see you guys on Sunday. Hopefully, if you're in the States, have a good 4th of July. If you're in Canada, have a good week. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for tuning in. Peace out. Bye.